David, 11 changes tonight. We run out comfortable 3-1 winners here against Crusaders.
Yeah, again, people were probably wondering why. But again, the explain that was the 11 players who started tonight have contributed so much this year, be it large parts or little small parts. And I said in the dressing room, without embarrassing, I go back to Lisa Nett's huge goal that he scored out there against Ballymena. It was November, December. So everybody's contributed, everybody deserves their opportunity. There was one or two making long-term returns. There was one or two who had just been in and around the squad and maybe not featured as much as they had hoped. So I have huge trust in the squad, as not only you've seen tonight, it's an easy one tonight, but earlier in the season when we were lacking depth, squad depth, numbers, that you go with there. And probably the pleasing thing tonight was they'll have five senior pros know that they weren't in the squad. And the tinge with disappointment. Jamie Mulgrew, who's played nearly 800 games for his football club, was probably slightly disappointed that he wasn't involved in the squad tonight. But going back to where we were in October, November, when we were bereft with injuries, it's important that I knew we had a squad depth, but we couldn't sort of quite prove that earlier in the season, but we proved it tonight.
It's a testament to the quality that's in the squad that we maybe don't see every week.
Yeah, I think so. And again, some of these players have been frustrated that not getting, I have numerous conversations with lots of them that, about I can only pick 11. I try and pick a squad and a team that's capable of winning games, and hopefully more often than not we've got that right. But that doesn't say that equally, the lads are not that important, or not as important as the others. They are. They contribute so much in training throughout. And as I say, if I could pick 23 of them to be involved in the squad and play week in, week out, I would. But my job's to pick at that time what I feel is the best solution to get the best outcome.
What was preparations like and build up towards this game?
Again, probably a little bit more low key than normal. We had the weekend off, which again, normally when you come into a Tuesday night game, we train on Sunday. But the players were back in yesterday. Again, a little bit like Dungannon when we did train the Sunday before the game, where they put hard yards in yesterday, because again, it's about, and people say in football you can't switch on, switch off, the mentality and the edge that you have, but you have to remind the players then that how important it is tonight. There was 2,000 or 3,000 people at the game tonight. It's important that they, I say go and put on a show, but go and show what they're capable of, and I think all proved that tonight and showed that tonight.
Another big crowd expected for Saturday as our trophy returns home.
Yeah, again, and rightly so. I couldn't be more proud of the players and the staff. Been on record numerous times how much of a challenge it's been this year. And the supporters, I'm sure they've had the challenges along the way. So I urge them, and I never really do it. I know we get together and we put together some emails and everything else, but I urge the supporters to come out on Saturday well before the game. Get right behind, enjoy the occasion, enjoy the day. Make sure it's done correctly, of course, and give the players and the rest of the staff basically the day that they deserve. They deserve that. And I would imagine well before the game there's going to be a good atmosphere building up. I don't think it matters who we play or how many supporters that they bring. It's important that we look after ourselves. So if there is, I'm not trying to be a salesman here, if there is an opportunity to come and watch the game on Saturday, your beloved Linfield, bring your kids, bring your aunties, uncles, grannies, grandas, bring them all and enjoy the occasion on Saturday, because I'm going to have so many people here who have backed me this year again, family-wise, family circle, and I know the players. I've urged the players to bring as many people as you can in and around your family circle, because for some it's their first, for somebody like Mulgrew and Miller and Shields and McLean's and all these boys, they've won multiple, but it may be your last, you never know in football. So I urge them to enjoy, I urge our supporters to turn up in large numbers, do it correctly and have a brilliant day.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight, and as usual, thanks very much for taking the time to join us. Thank you.